Hello, let's use some uh, logic in simplification and substitution in solving for the value of square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2. We are asked to evaluate completely. If you watch this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics content. Now let's get started. To solve this question, remember I said we're going to use some logic in substitution. So we're going to start with taking the value of y to be equal to the square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2. Now if we simplify this, we're going to have an expression. And what will the expression be? This is going to be 2y equal to the square root of 5 minus 1. So in order to find simplify further, we'll have 2y plus 1. If we subtract, add 1 to both sides, equal to the square root of 5. So what we're going to do now is to take the square of both sides. If I take the square of both sides, I'll be on my way to simplifying this expression. Now, taking the square of both sides, what will that give me? That is going to make this clear of this, the square root, right? And then the expression will now become 2y minus 1 squared equal to 5. So we have a simplified expression. Now I want you to recall an algebraic formula. In that algebraic formula, this is supposed to be a plus, right? In that algebraic formula, we'll have a plus b all squared, right? And this will be equal to, if we have that, this will be equal to a square plus 2 the first and the second value, then plus b squared, right? Do you recall this algebraic formula? Good. We're going to use that. From that expression and comparing this algebraic formula, you can see that a is equal to 2y and then b is equal to 1. So if we substitute that into that expression, we're going to have that expression to now become 2y squared, right? Plus 2 multiplied by 2y multiplied by 1 plus 1 square, and this will be equal to 5. This will give us the value of 4, that is 2 square. 2 square will become 4. 2 square will become 4, right? 4y square. And then 2 times 2 will give us plus 4y multiplied by 1 is 4y plus 1, and this will be equal to 5. So if we simplify this, you're going to see that this expression will now give us 4y squared plus 4y plus 1 minus 5 if we subtract 5 from both sides, and that will be equal to 0. So what do we have? From that expression, we will now have the value of our 4y squared plus 4y minus 4, and this will be equal to 0. Wow! Having 4 all through, we're going to divide through by what? By 4. This is unique. So if we divide through by 4, we're going to have this to now become y squared plus y minus 1 equal to 0. And that becomes a quadratic equation. Now, from this point, we are going to simplify. If we simplify further such a way that we are looking for the value of y squared, we'll have that expression to now give us y squared equal to, looking at this expression, we'll have 1 minus y. Now, take this expression as a unique expression we're going to use throughout we're going to substitute throughout the solution of this problem. Now, having that expression, in the first instance this time around, we are going to take the square of both sides to clear the square. So we'll have our y square, right, square, and this will be equal to 1 minus y square. So what will you do? Remembering our algebraic formula, this is going to give us our y to the power of 4, right? Indices, this is equal to our algebraic formula. Using our algebraic formula, this will give us 1 square, the first square, right? Because it's negative, is going to give us minus 2 multiplied by the first, multiplied by the second, then plus the y what? Y square, right? Good. So this expression, having taken this expression, let's simplify. If we simplify, we're going to have that expression to now give us y square, right? Y to the power of 4 equal to 1 minus 2y, right? Plus y square. Great. Now, look at that expression very well. Recall that we have an expression earlier on. From that unique expression, we found out that our y square is 1 minus y. So we're going to input it there for the value of y square. So this is going to give us y to the power of 4 equal to 1 minus 2y plus 1 minus y. Good. Now, if we simplify that, we're going to have our y to the power of 4 equal to 1 minus 2y plus 1 minus y. Simplifying this, we'll have that expression to now become y to the power of 4 equal to 1 minus is going to give us minus 3, and 1 plus 1 is going to give us 2, and so this is going to give us 2, right? 2 minus 3y. Now, this is another unique expression we need to take proper note of. Y to the power of 4 is equal to 2 minus 3y. Now, in solving further, let's simplify this. We'll simplify this by taking the square of both sides. We take the square of both sides, we'll have 4 to the power of y all squared, right? Equal to 2 minus 3y all what? All squared. Now we're going to simplify this. We'll simplify this using that same algebraic formula. You'll find out that we have the negative side. This is going to give us y to the power of 8 equal to the first square, right? Minus 2 multiplied by the first, multiplied by the second value, then plus the second what? The second square. Great. Now, if we simplify that, what is that going to give us? Let's simplify that. If we simplify that, we'll have y to the power of 8 equal to, this is going to give us 4 minus 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12y plus 9y squared. Great. So we have 9y squared. If we simplify this further, we're going to have this. Remember the value of y squared. Y squared is going to give us y to the power of 8 equal to 4 minus 12y plus 9 multiplied by 1 minus y. Recall, that's the value of y squared. So let's simplify. If we simplify, we'll have y to the power of 8 equal to 4 minus 12y plus 9 minus 9y. So our y to the power of 8 will now be equal to this plus this is going to give us 13, right? This minus this minus this is going to give us minus 21y, because we have minus 12y minus 9y. Simplified. To simplify this, we're going to multiply both sides by y. Now, why are we multiplying both sides by 9? Just stay tuned. You're going to find out. We have 13 minus 21y, all multiplied by y. This will help us arrive to an expression that is more closer to what we are looking for, and that is y to the power of 9. Remember, you are asked to simplify that expression, which is to the power of 9. And this expression will now give us y to the power of 9 because we have 1 here. According to the law of indices, this will add this, right? And this will be equal to, this is going to give me 13y minus 21y what? Y square. Now, do you see that? Now we have some certain expression. Remember, we have a value for y square, and that value for y square is 1 minus y. So we're going to have this expression to become y to the power of 9 equal to 13y minus 21 multiplied by 1 minus y. Now let's simplify this. We'll have 9y to the power of 9 equal to 13y minus 21 plus 21y, right? Good. Now, having gotten that expression, we'll simplify y to the power of 9 to be equal to this plus this is going to give us 34, right? We'll have 34y minus 21. Great. Now, if we have 34y minus 20y, you recall that the value of y is equal to the square root of 1. Do you still remember? The value of y is equal to the square root of 5, square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2. And that is exactly what we are going to put here. So if we simplify this, we are going to have the value of y to become this. So let's substitute that in. If you recall that the value of y is equal to the value of square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So if we substitute that into that expression, we'll have y to the power of 9 to be equal to y to the power of 9 to be equal to 34 multiplied by the square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2, right? 21. So simplifying this, you'll find out that 2 will have to clear 24 to give us what? 17, right? So that expression will now automatically give us the value of our y to the power of 9 to be equal to 17 multiplied by the square root of 5 minus 1, and this will be minus 21. So we can simplify this to get the value of our y. Remember, the value of our y still remains the square root of 5 minus 1 all to the power of 2, and this is all to the power of what? 9, and that will be equal to, if we simplify this, this is going to give me 17 multiplied by the square root of 5 minus 17, and this will be minus 21. So simplifying this, we'll have that expression, this whole expression to now be equal to 17 multiplied by the square root of 5 minus minus is going to give us negative. This plus this will give us 38. So that whole expression we have here, which is this, will simply give us this as our solution. So you see, without a calculator, with just the use of substitution, we are able to find the solution to that nice simplification problem. Very easy. I know you did enjoy watching this math solution. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics content. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.